What's up, family? How's everybody doing tonight? It's your favorite YouTube criminal, Teodoro, speaking as usual. So, I want to do a different sort of video, and this is more related to anthropology and African ethnic groups. And this is a topic I've been discussing about for a long time, and as a black man who is East African, Ethiopian Amara to be exact, I want to tell y'all this quick thing. And I'm getting really, it's one of my biggest pet peeves growing up. Ethiopians, Eritreans, and Somalians are not mixed. We are 100% African. Hell, we, Ethiopians to be exact, have one of the most African DNA out of all Africans. We have the highest percentage per capita, I bet you, in the world of black DNA. Let's be honest, because you have to think about the history of Ethiopia. We were not colonized by any of a European, Arab, Japanese. So with that being said, not being colonized, that makes the nation more homogenous. You feel me? Of course, there are some mixed people, but that's very, very rare. And people say, "Oh, well," especially these racists, man, these racists online. Well, the reason I believe Ethiopians are mixed is because you have a smaller nose, you have this and that, you have a little bit, texture of hair is a little bit different. It's not that different, and I'm getting really tired of that. That is such an ignorant and offensive statement, in my opinion, that I check people real quick when they say that stuff. I'm not mixed at all. I don't have a single, even dash of any sort of a blood. And I'm not bragging about it. I'm just being honest, man. I'm not one of these people that would fake being mixed and stuff. I never understood that. I don't know if these guys are just trolling. Some people are trolling like hell to say, "Oh yeah, I mix with this and that. I'm mixed with 1,000 different ethnicities and stuff." Some could be true, some could be not. I don't know. I gotta check your damn DNA. But what I'm saying is, it's really offensive that they say, "Oh, Ethiopians and Somalians are not black because they have this sort of feature." First of all, that's really ignorant. Okay, you can't compare every black person, every African person as the same. We all got different cultures, different traditions, different phenotypes, different facial features, everything. You can't say, "Oh yeah, we all have to look exactly alike." And they say, "Well, you don't look like Akon." Well, first of all, Akon's not even from the same nation of origin like me, so I mean, we look a little bit different. It's not a bad thing, it's just the truth, man. Not all of us look the same, man. Hell, we're not even the same ethnic group. I mean, there's West Africans that look like me. No cap. Like the Fulani. I'm going to show y'all the Fulani. This man right here, he is a Fulani. He is from Mauritania. And the thing about Fulani is this. Are you going to say Fulanis are mixed as well because they look a little bit different? No, you wouldn't. So why do you call them mixed? It's very hypocritical. And I always tell them this when they say that type of crap. I'm like, okay, so is an Englishman and a German man different races because they look a little bit different? Or is an English and Italian different? Or an Irish or Ukrainian? Or let's say, let me see what else. What other two opposites are in Europe? Let me see. Let me think about it real quick. Let's see, a Croatian and a Frenchman. Are you going to say they are different or they are racially different because they have different phenotypes? No. So why do you do that with Africans? And that's what really pisses me off. And I get really triggered and really upset when they say that, because it is a foolish statement. And it's a degrading statement too. What they're trying to say is that we all have to look alike, and that we have all the features all our different features comes from different people. No, we created those features. We have those features naturally. And one thing as well is that people have to understand some ethnic groups are very different from one another. And there's some ethnic groups who have traveled all across Africa. For example, the Fulani. I need to tell you this map of the Fulani. I will show you this map of the Fulani, where they originate from. So, origin map. I'm typing that up. Let's look at the origin map. Look at this right here. Y'all see that? I'm serious. Look. The dark origins means they originated from here and they spread all across Africa. Most of Africa. And look, they originated around Mali, Guinea, Niger, Burkina Faso, but mostly southern Mali. That's what my friend said. And many of them are nomadic, and they went across Africa. So for people to say, "Oh, they're mixed," and stuff, they're not mixed. Okay, that's the same with the Berbers too. People say, "Oh, the Berbers must be the Berbers and the Tuaregs and them, and the Coptic Egyptians and the Egyptians must be mixed or non-black." No, they just look like they have the same features as me. No, they're not mixed. They're just a little bit different. Not every African's supposed to look the same, man. And the thing with the Fulanis is they were also in North Africa too. They don't want to say anything because they want to assume that North Africa is white, but no, they were here too in the northern countries of Morocco, Western Sahara, Algeria, Tunisia, Egypt, and Libya. Anyway, so they went to Mauritania, Senegal, Gambia, Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Ivory Coast, Ghana, Togo, Benin, Nigeria, Cameroon, Central African Republic, South Sudan, Sudan, Chad, Ethiopia. They're also in Eritrea as well, Djibouti, Somalia, Uganda, and Kenya. And I've met a few Fulanis from there too. So people say, "Oh, you're just a pathological liar." No, not at all. And another thing that pisses me off is they assume that every black person has to be a Bantu. And that's not even true, to be honest. Not every black person is a Bantu. We are very diverse group of people. But Bantus aren't even the majority of Africa, if you really think about it. Yeah, like there may be a plurality, but they're not a majority. So why do you assume that? And also people say, "Oh, the only real black people are from Cameroon. Everyone else is fake." This is what these racists say, bro. Let me go back to the picture of the Ethiopian kids real quick. Bruh, these dudes be talking ill, man. These racist dudes, bruh. Like these racist white supremacists and Arab supremacist trolls, man, are psychotic in the head, man. They are pathological liars, bro. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, some of our own people believe that too. A lot of black people, some black people, damn, bro, like they get brainwashed into thinking that just when another black person a little bit different, maybe a little bit light skinned, but you can tell they're not mixed, but they'll assume that. And it's real sad, man. It's real sad. Like we have a beautiful history as black people, man. And we should embrace it and learn about it, you know? We should learn about it every day, not for just no goddamn month. I think we should learn about it and thoroughly analyze it and correct what we can do for the future. And really stand up and not worry about what others think, and let's just have self-determination and just do for ourselves and not to make us look good in front of other people. It's just for our own benefits, bro. I don't like those type of people that say, oh, we have to do it in order to look better in front of all people. No, we have to do things that are very beneficial to us as a people and as a community, because it's for us. For example, group economics. We're not doing this to impress other groups. And if that is such an ignorant and disgusting way of thinking about it, you want to do it so the kids and the grandkids, these young kids right here, will have a better future and not suffer under this corrupt world. We want these kids to be successful in the future. We do not want these kids to follow the same cycle as I did. And as a generation, the baby boomers and the Gen Xers have. These kids are younger than millennials. My generation right now, from 1981 to 2001, we are all officially adults. And millennials are all officially adults. Our decisions now will either help these young kids or it will destroy them. With that being said, let me go back to my topic about the Bantus and in Africa. What I was saying earlier was this, is that a lot of these racist trolls, they believe that, okay, that real black people apparently, or pure black people, came from only Cameroon. And apparently to all these racists and stuff, apparently Nigeria, Liberia, Ethiopia, the Congo, Central African Republic, everywhere except for Cameroon. They believe the whole world, I kid you the hell not, besides Cameroon, was all, this is what they tell me, was all Europeans. Besides, apparently they said besides the Irish, the Estonians, the Lithuanians, the Ukrainians, and the Croatians, and the Serbians and stuff. So that dude this guy is not only a racist, but he's also like a classist too, and an extremely ethnicist person. This guy is a radical, bro. So he was just talking about how it belonged to like the superpowers and stuff. Like he said they were native to that land. This is what this troll said. He said also not only them, it was also the Arabs and the Turks and the Mongols and the Chinese and the Russians and the Japanese. I'm saying, so pretty much every colonial empire ruled the world, that ever ruled the world and oppressed people, and still is oppressing people today, was native to every land in the world except for Cameroon. And then they say this thing that, oh, the Cameroonian Bantus, they took over Africa, Asia, and they made us take over everything from North America, South America, Australia, New Zealand and stuff, and they took our land and stuff. And I'm like, bro, this guy is doing revisionist history, man. And this guy got like 5,000 likes on his comment. That is scary, man. That is fake news. Man, some of these people need to be banned, bro. Or they don't even want to debate. That's the worst part about them. So I'm like, damn, if you don't want to debate, you might as well get banned, bro. But it's funny how when I speak the truth, you and I will be banned forever. But if you speak a lie, you'll be greeted like a god. That's some BS, bro. That's some real. That got me fucked up, man. That got people effed up, man. Like talking about, oh, you have to do this, you have to lie and stuff. Even, bro, they lie so much, man. People lie so much, man. And they say, oh, we need to take our land back. Dude, everything else was ours except for Cameroon that belonged to black people, and they took over our land and stuff. And they just say some dumb stuff. But it's funny how Zuckerberg can ban me and destroy my Facebook, practically destroy my Facebook. But when it comes to fake news, like what happened with the anti-Rohingya propaganda that was placed in Burma, you didn't say anything about that, man. You watch people get their asses handed to them and get killed and slaughtered over your foolish butt, Mr. Zuckerberg. I'm sorry, man, but that's how I feel. Anyways, family, like, comment, subscribe. God bless y'all. Have a good night. Follow me on everything. Theodore's